I look like an emo hippie, if those even exist. I don't think they do. And if they don't, I'm the first one, even though I'm not fucking emo. I wasn't gonna do a video today. Well, that's actually what I think every time I do a video. I wasn't planning on doing it. Just kinda happened. Hey, like a baby. It just happened. Today's topic is stereotypes. Yes! Stereotypes. Let's just get that out of the way. Yesterday I'm painting my living room, and for some reason, I don't know why, it just came to me. Have you ever been treated like shit? Well, not treated like shit. I don't want to I don't want to make a video. This is not gonna be a video that like talks about my self confidence and how low it is, because it's very low. But we're not gonna talk about that right now. I am a very stereotypical person towards myself, towards everyone else. It's just something I was brought up with. I mean, I can try to change it, but that's kind of changing a whole part of myself, and I don't really like changing myself. It's like I said, I was painting my living room yesterday, and I don't know where it just came to me. Why are all Mexicans painters? Which I know it's not fucking true. Not all Mexicans are painters, but I just like most Mexican stereotypes do kind of relate to me because I have a lot of uncles, a lot of cousins, pretty much like a lot of family members that are painters. Um, and then I thought about it, and I'm like, all right, like a lot of Mexican stereotypes came to me, and I'm like, holy fuck, I actually relate to a lot of those. Towards me, Mexican stereotypes, there's no such thing as a Mexican stereotype because they're pretty much all true. I have a drunk uncle who nobody can understand except us. Um, I have a family member that works in agriculture or picking fruits and shit. We use every excuse just to throw a carne asada or drink and shit. It's The list goes on. I'm not gonna name all of them because it's a fuckload. What I'm saying is, own your fucking stereotypes, because you're gonna have stereotypes your whole life. People are gonna think you are filling a stereotype, and if you do, you fucking own it. For example, I'm Mexican. They say Mexicans love tacos. Mother, hijo de la ching. I love tacos. It's like my weakness. It's not a weakness, but it's if you were to offer me a vieja and tacos, I'd probably go for the tacos. Depends how hungry I was, to be honest. Another thing, I have the drunk Mexican uncle. Yes, I do. I mean, now that I'm an uncle, I love to every now and then. And by every now and then, I mean a lot. So I'm probably gonna be the drunk uncle. You can ask George that, cause me and him are kind of like even, because he likes to get fucked up. I just talked to him a few days ago, and he was off his ass. But how they say in Mexico, ahí se echan un tiro. Another Mexican stereotype is that we leave our Christmas lights up, and I shit you not, that is actually true. It's not that we're lazy; it's just we save time for next year. That's pretty much it. That's I still have the fucking Christmas lights up hanging from outside of my window. I'm not fucking kidding you. That's another thing. Decorations. Well, the only thing that actually we do take off is a Christmas tree because it takes up a fuckload of space. But I'm pretty sure if we had like a big ass house, we'd probably leave it up, just like cover it up with some shit to make it not look like it's Christmas. Because that's, like I said, saving time for next year. Another fucking stereotype that I have no fucking idea how it started, because it's like it contradicts itself when you think about the stereotype and how we really are, is that we live off your fucking I'm not gonna say welfare, but like Medicare. Do you fucking know how much us Mexicans hate going to the fucking hospital? No, we fuck that shit. It's no. You say we live off of your fucking healthcare. Try to get a Mexican into a fucking hospital. It's gonna be much easier to fight against the wall, and the wall's gonna move and say, all right, fuck it, you can just go through. It's no, you're not gonna get a Mexican to go into a fucking hospital willingly. Let's say, because if he's passed out, he wakes up in a hospital, he starts freaking out. Where the fuck am I? A Mexican is not gonna go into a hospital by his own will. Not even in Mexico itself, because The hospitals in Mexico, it is a bitch trying to get any kind of healthcare. And if you don't have healthcare in Mexico, you go to like the shittiest hospitals, and right there they pretty much leave you to die. Because I've I've heard stories, and I actually have family members who have lived through some of these stories. That one of my family members was dying of, I don't know, he wasn't dying, but he was like real fucking sick, and they had the medication to help him out, but the fucking doctors wouldn't give it to him. And my grandma, which I can't call her grandma because if I do, she's gonna get on my ass. She gets a nurse. She is, just so you know, she is the most feared fucking woman in her neighborhood. That's how badass she is. That's people are scared as fuck out of her. They shit themselves whenever they hear about her. I call her mama. So mama, she asked a nurse, where the fuck is my son's medication? And they say, oh, it's somewhere stored away. Like, they pretty much have no regard for your life. The nurses, the doctors, they're just there to fucking, they're there to leech off the government because they still get paid whether they save a person's life or not. So that is why a lot of people, in my opinion, that's why a lot of Mexicans don't want to go to the fucking hospital, regardless of where they are. That's why I don't understand the stereotype of us leeching off of your fucking healthcare. If you really think about that, because it's not actual. It's not like a myth that Mexicans hate going to the hospitals. No, fuck that. We hate going to the hospitals. It's actually true. The only ones that actually do like going to hospitals is probably the ones that want to fuck a nurse, or because they're like the rich fuckers and they can go to the good hospitals that they treat you like God or something. They're probably the only culeros that like going to the hospitals. And those are the ones we hate. I actually fucking lost my breath talking about that. I gotta take a breather. I'm still trying to figure out what all stereotypes we have about Mexicans. Because there's a lot. There's a fuckload of stereotypes about Mexicans. I'm trying to come up with good examples on how some of them came to be and like how stupid some of them sound. And some of them, like I said, they're actually true. But it also depends on who the person is and how they are. Because for me, like I said, almost every fucking stereotype is true. Like almost all of them. Or the ones that I know about, they're pretty much all true. I'm gonna go into mark territory and say, black people, you kind of have to own your stereotypes if you don't want to be treated like shit. For example, if you're black, people say you like fried chicken. If you love fried chicken, own it. Fuck it. Oh, you must be black. You love fried chicken. Fuck yeah, I do. Fucking own that shit. Just say you do. Admit it. Because here's the thing. If someone tells you if someone says they think a stereotype is true when it comes to you, and if you say no, pissed off, they're gonna think, okay, he's getting pissed off. Let me tell them more fucking stereotypes. And that's gonna make them say more. If you say fuck yeah, like in a positive way, they're gonna think, oh fuck, he's not getting pissed. Let me just shut the fuck up. It's not always the case. Some of them actually think, oh, so let's see if other stereotypes are true. So they're gonna keep telling you stereotypes regardless. See if which ones are true and which ones are not. But basically, you just need to keep a calm fucking head. You don't gotta get pissed off like you do for everything, which is another stereotype, and which I've lived through so many times. Because apparently you can't get mad over everything. I don't know why. What the fuck are you so pissed off about? Motherfucker, I should be the one pissed off about everything. You saw my last fucking video. I got shitty luck. That's a good reason to be pissed off. Now, I don't know that many stereotypes about white people. Maybe because I didn't grow up around white people. I grew up around Mexicans, blacks, and some Asians. Now, some fucking Asian stereotypes are totally bugged. They're like out of this goddamn world. For example, if they eat cats and dogs. I'm not gonna deny it, but I'm not gonna say it's true. I'll stay neutral. For example, I have a friend who's, I think, from either Taiwan or Thailand. It's one of the ones that has Thai in the beginning. I can't remember which one it is. This motherfucker was actually cooking up a guinea pig. One time I went to his house. I never gone to his house since. I have him over, and I always tell him stay away from my dogs. as a joke. But he actually, like, when I say that, he's like, oh, like, if he actually wanted to eat my fucking dogs. So, I tell him, stay the fuck away from my dogs. I actually mean it because I actually think he does want to eat them. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him. Like I said, just own your fucking stereotypes. People are gonna keep telling you stereotypes your whole life. You might as well admit that you own some of them, that you actually do some of the stereotypes. Like I said, Mexicans. For Mexicans, stereotypes don't exist because almost all of them are true, except the lazy one. Like I said, I don't know how the fuck the lazy one came to be. When you see Mexicans busting their ass for little to no payment, I know I look away from the camera. I've said this before in another video or probably in the description. I look away from the camera. It's a fucking habit. I'm trying to get rid of it. Alright? Bear with me. I understand why people think that all black people are criminals, or that they all... It's like the negative ones, pretty much. That they're criminals, that they sell drugs, that they don't take care of kids. I can understand why some people think that. But I can also understand why some people think that whites are all racist, or all sister fuckers, or all rednecks. Like, you know, we all have negative stereotypes. And we just gotta fucking ignore it. I mean, not ignore it, but get over it. We're all gonna have assholes in this world. Might as well deal with them. I'm an asshole. I'm a lovable asshole, but I'm an asshole. It's just something we're gonna have to live with for the rest of our lives. Or for the rest of eternity. Or until the fucking world blows up, or whatever. Nuclear holocaust. I'll probably be dead by the time that shit happens, so I'm not really worried. So yeah, moral of the story, own your fucking stereotypes. If you actually do those stereotypes. Mexicans, eat tacos. Blacks, eat chicken. Whites, eat... What the fuck do whites eat anyway? Eat turkey or whatever. Asians, stay away from my dog. That'll be it for today. I'll see you fuckers next time. Later. Oh yeah, before I forget, I'm going to a car show later today with my sister, her boyfriend, and maybe George and my parents. Well, my mom is going. I don't know about my old man. I'm thinking of filming shit there, and maybe uploading it either tomorrow or Sunday or whenever I have time. Because like I said earlier, I'm painting my fucking living room, and it's a big fucking living room. It might not look like it because of all the fucking furniture, but it's fucking huge. So that was like a last minute update because I just remembered it. So stay tuned for that if I decide to do it later. For real this time. Later, fuckers.